Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you.
Hey, lovelies, and Happy New Year! Welcome back to another makeup tutorial with me, Lee of Winetown with Lee. I hope you guys enjoyed your new year, and we're going to get into this beautiful berry look by Juvia'S Place. So if you want to see how I completed this, stick with me. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So I went to the hair store and I picked up one of those pencils, those 99-cent pencils to do my brows today. And let me tell you, I really like how it actually came out. I was pleasantly surprised because I'm always using MAC or Benefit Brow and something expensive, but you don't need that. Okay? I'm here to tell you, you don't need that. And of course, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in two different shades. I did purchase a new shade in this, and the new one is Deep Honey. To be honest, I kind of stole the last ones from my daughter, so she wasn't using them. So I went ahead and put them to use, and now they're all gone. But I went ahead and did my brows with those two shades, and it turned out extremely nice. So now what you see me here doing is using the Deep Honey to put on my entire eyelid, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set it in place so that I don't have any creasing before we start this eye look. I want to give a shout out to my sister who loaned me this palette to do a beautiful eye look with. Now I'm going in with the first color. As you can see, it didn't have a color on the actual palette, and I looked online to try to figure out what color this was. Didn't give it to me. It just said deep dark purple, so that's what we're going with. First color I'm putting on is a deep dark purple, and then the next color that I'll put on is the burgundy color that's like right a shade above this one, and basically just placing it in my crease, as you already know, always to deepen up that crease area because I like a deep dark crease area. And then I'm gonna give the front part a little pop. Okay, all right, so keep watching. I feel like I haven't done my makeup in so long, but I know that that is not true. However, the next color that I'm going to put on is a pinkish berry color from the Berries palette. And I'm going to place that in the crease area, going further into the crease, and then directly on the top of the brow bone area where the other colors are, just to give it a good blend, so to blend out some of the harsh darkness or whatever the case may be. Then I'm going to also go back in and I'm going to darken it back up because I don't want it to lose the color payoff that it will lose as you're trying to blend. So remember, you're going to build and you're going to break it down. And you're going to build and you're going to break it down, okay? Next, I'm going in with the shimmery pigment on the top row that has no name with my finger. I just want to see how it will come out and see if the color payoff would be what I thought it was, and it was. So I went ahead and sprayed my brush with some prep primer spray just to wet it so that I can get the pigment to actually come off with the brush. Woo child, and we just gonna keep building and building and building until Rome is built on our eyes, okay? Then once I get Rome built on my eyes, I go back in with the lighter shade in the middle of the Berries palette, that light pink, and I'm gonna just put it on the top portion, and then I'll go back on the edges and I'll take the dark purple color and blend it into that shimmery pigment. Now remember, blending is very important, so you want to make sure all of your colors are blended in seamlessly with each other, not one sitting on top and not one sitting next to. They commingle. All right, now that is the buxom purple shimmery iridescent shade that I'm going to pop right into my inner corner. I just wanted to put on some purple because my favorite color is purple. That's it. No other reason but and I already know purple and pink looks good together, so I figured this would be like a hell of a combination, and it was. Now, woo child, we gonna move on next to this Struggle Bus eyeliner, okay? If anybody has ever done their eyeliner with their mouth completely closed, you are a special type of human being, and I love you. So keep doing what you do. However, I don't know if I can actually do it. When I did my other eye, baby, I was mouth wide open. I was like, look, on film, I'm trying to keep my lips closed. I don't know if it worked or not, but kinda, almost. Anyway, once you get done with your eyeliner, you go ahead and pop on your lashes. Make sure you have a mirror, you're looking down. And yes, I did use my hair lash glue, okay? So, do you, because I'm doing me. I was so proud of myself once I put my lashes on. The smile could not leave my face. All right, now on the face makeup, of course, we're going to moisturize with nothing other than Pond's. If you moisturize with anything else, you're wrong. And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't fight me. Don't at me, okay? On Twitter. Don't at me. But follow me on Twitter. Shameless plug, I know. Next, make sure you put on your primer. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Get it in there as best you can. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline 30-hour wear. I've been trying to find the Maybelline 24-hour wear everywhere in my local area, and I cannot find it because I actually want to try it. Raved about and talked about. So, you know, hey, I want to get my hands on a bottle of it. And I will eventually, I'm sure. I went in with the two colors, 360 and 370. 360 in the lighter areas of my face, 370 in the darker areas of my face. And then I used my setting spray this time. I wanted to try something different. I saw this on TikTok and decided, hey, let me see if this actually works. So I went ahead and set my foundation. And the overall point of setting your foundation while you're going, according to the TikTok video, is to reduce the transfer of your makeup as you go. So you set it in phases. So you'll see me as I continually go. I do end up setting my concealer as well because I just wanted to see if this would work. Now, I will say when me and my sister went to the grocery store that night and I put on my mask, it transferred. So I don't know if it really works, but I tried it. I will say that. Now, speaking of my sister, I don't know how many of y'all actually watch my chit chat video when I told you guys how she always has these fantastic ideas, and if I could use her ideas, you know, I would be just strictly doing videos consistently all day, every day, even without eating, right? If you haven't seen it, go back and check that video out and make sure when you're applying your concealer, you look up, okay? But back to my story, right? So we were sitting here one night, and she was like, sis, you should do a makeup video with all one brand. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I should. I wonder what I already have a lot of in makeup. So I go through my drawer and I look at everything that I have, and pretty much Maybelline was the brand that stuck out, right? So this is a shameless plug again. There will be a video coming out for affordable brand Maybelline, right? So we go to the store, and I'm remembering everything that I needed to go with what I did not have at home, right? By the time I make it to the register and pay for everything, I am nearly $100 in on makeup that I could not believe I just spent this much. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that much on makeup. I did have some other items in my basket as well. But, you know, hey, it was probably about maybe $30, $40 worth of makeup, which isn't bad, because if you are new to makeup or old to makeup, I should say, if you are a person that does makeup consistently, you know $30 can be one concealer from Tarte Shape Tape. So if you can get multiple things for the price of $30, that is what us makeup lovers consider affordable, okay? So if anything, I would say take a look at that video when it does come out. If you just want to start your makeup and try it, and you want to use something that you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on or anything like that, but does have good quality products, okay? You want to make sure the products that you're using are still good quality. Your face is one thing that everybody sees as soon as they see you. And so if you have makeup on that is drastically ugly, I shouldn't say that. That's not right. Not drastically ugly, but that is just not attractive, or you look like something that you shouldn't look like, a clown, or, you know, something like that. Keep it real. if you've overdone something or underdone something, people will notice that very much so immediately, more than they will notice a face that is neat in appearance and beautiful. Your color tone matches. You're not ashy. Your shade matches your neck. Your contour is in the perfect spot and not in the wrong spot. Like, everything is spot on, and you look beautiful and you feel beautiful, because this is 2022 and we are going to look beautiful this year. All right, off my rant and back to the makeup video. There I am setting my concealer, as you can see, and I am using a Maybelline product. That is the Maybelline setting spray that I'm using to set my second concealer under my eye. So I did use the Deep Honey, same as I used on my eye, so make it match, to conceal my face the first time, and then to brighten it up, I used the shade Deep, and I set that with the concealer, and then I went in with my contour from BH Cosmetics, and that's what you see me working on, that contour on my nose. Now, I love a good nose contour, but I don't like for my nose to look like the Wicked Witch of the West. I like my nose to look very much so how my nose is supposed to look, like myself, just a little bit more defined. That's it. Not super narrow or anything like that. So pick and choose, but you can shape your nose how you want by just adding some contour to it. I'm sorry, some contour. Yeah, it's a highlight, concealer. Yeah, I said that right. Get out of here, girl. All right. Now we are getting to the end of things. We're getting into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. I can't sing. But my next step is to go ahead and use the setting powder. Have you guys ever used this Bare Minerals setting powder? This was my first time using the Bare Minerals, and I actually really like it. I normally use Laura Mercier, but this came out really, really pretty. The only thing that I would like to do, maybe, because on camera it doesn't look like the shade is too dark, but in person it kind of looked a little bit darker than what it was on camera. So I wanted to try, instead of Warm Dark 26, maybe one shade up, just to see what it looked like. And I also want to try the Laura Mercier Honey as well, just to see what that looks like, so that maybe I can use two different shades, one in my the area where I use the concealer, and then another one where I use the other product. But we'll see. All right, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you already know I use the Morphe, what is that, the 8R? Yeah, I might have 8R, 8D. Excuse me, y'all, while I grab it. Yeah, my Morphe 8R palette. And I use that to apply a little bit of, oh, geez, why am I trying to say powder? Yeah, duh, that's the right word. That's why, girl. Powder contour on top of that e.l.f. Cream contour. And then I'll go ahead and apply my bronzer as well from that palette also. And then everything started to look real smooth, real baby bottom-ish. And then I'm going to go back in and apply my highlight on my brow bone with that same buxom purple, because I just want to give it a little bit of pop, and I didn't want to do gold or silver. I wanted to keep it all in that purple family, because my highlight was actually purple. So I was in a purple mood today. I don't know. I was in a purple mood. Now, before I apply my highlighter, I go ahead and douse my face in that setting spray, because I want to set everything in, and I want my highlighter to pop on top of everything that's already set in place. But I didn't want it to set with those spray that's, I can't describe it. They're not bubbles, but it's like if you have hair on your face and then it sits on top of the hair on your face, that. So I went ahead and patted it in with my sponge before I let it dry down, and then fanned it down. Look at that pretty purple. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, it matched the buxom like perfectly. So how could I not use this with this look and love it? How many of you are purple lovers out there like me? If so, drop me a purple heart, drop me a comment below, let me know how you feel about the color purple because I love it. All right, y'all, getting ready to show y'all the final look. Okay, beauties, I know I said I was going into the final look, but before we do that, we must do lips, okay? Now, I'm apologizing because I know you can't see me line these lips and what I'm using. So I'm just going to tell you. It is the Perfect Nude Lip Liner in the color chocolate. It is gorgeous. It is a brand that is on Instagram. Shout out to them. If you don't have it, go cop it. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Now, in addition to that, I'm using Morphe lipstick in the shade Boo and the Candy Lady Cosmetics in the shade Creme de la Creme, which you can wear without anything. If you want to wear it with a lip liner, you can. It's up to you. But I've worn it without a lip liner and just threw it on my lips and chef's kiss, baby. Okay. Now, in addition to this, I did throw on the Film Noir by MAC because I felt like, I needed a little bit more brown depth to my lips. But keep the camera rolling. You'll see it at the end. All right. Surprise! I took one scarf off. That's right. This is the final look. I'm so sorry. But listen, this is about makeup, not my hair. So look at the makeup. Look how beautiful it looks. I'm telling you, I like it. You should too. I'm also going to give you another view in the dark. How about that? This is what it looks like in low light. Baby, it's just hitting. It's hitting. I'm telling you, it's hitting. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you come back. Make sure you have fun in this new year and do what your heart loves. All right. I'll check y'all later. Peace.
Like